Someone actually opened the connection. Hello? My name is Peter, and I was a manager for Freddy's back in 1993. So if you're wondering, yes, you're dead. I'm not sure how you died, but maybe something happened. Wait, it can't be. John? Christ, that would explain why everything looks worse. If you died by burning, then that means he's gonna be here soon. Ah, damn it. Well, you're in whatever godforsaken creation of Fredbear's Diner, worked by an entity with each passing death at any Freddy's establishment. This is like an eternal purgatory for both you and me. We can't see each other, though. This place only lets us see what it wants us to see. I'm hoping this goes well, but I'd rather not think of the implications. As you can probably tell, you have a monitor in that office. You can use it to sort of learn the layout of this hell house. Trust me, you'll be better off doing that. There's only one of them that woke up tonight, and that would be Freddy. He comes by your left. Just swap sides when you're at the monitor, and he should leave. Oh, I almost forgot. Since you fucked things up by dying, I've been working on a short plan as we speak. There is a tape in the office. Grab it and play it once Freddy sleeps. There's some things you need to remember. I also have my own set of tapes to collect, so I'd better get to finding them now. We'll talk later.
Is it... I'm not... I can't tell if it's... low... No, it can't... This is... God, this is stupid. Okay. This is Garvey Wright. And I guess I'm talking to my future self. It's a silly idea, I know. I sort of want to keep this as a time capsule, I suppose. Something I can look back on. It's a weird idea, but maybe it'll help. Give some good use to this recorder Alex gave me. Everyone gave me things. I suppose it was my birthday. I'm not sure if they got that off the papers or not, but I'm not sure how they knew. It doesn't seem to matter. I appreciate it. Alex got me this recorder. Peter got me some pocket change, I guess, to buy what I want, which is new. And John got me this toy. I don't think he 100% knows what older people like me are into, 'cause This seems more like something he would have wanted to get for himself, but he's a nice kid, and it's a nice gift. I want to help these people out. They went through all the effort of bringing me in. It would only make sense that I help lighten the load around the house. So I'm thinking of entering the family business. Wish me luck. How do...
Alright. I'm back. Hopefully you survived last night. Now, you might be wondering why they're all after you when you probably didn't do anything to them. Well, let's just say they see you as sort of a fix, everything MacGuffin for their own damned souls. See, you and I have this source known as plasma because we died, which makes them want to kill us. Again. But unlike us, they've been corrupted. They're in pain, John, and they want to be free. That's why they're after you. They only want to fix their damaged souls. Anyway, you got some newer problems to deal with. There's this bear with no ears. I don't really know where it came from, so I decided to call it Am I Real? Not clever, I know, but they're probably the worst of your troubles as time goes on. Just keep your cameras on them at all times. I'm not sure how you'll keep track of them, though. Then there's Chica. They're blind for some reason, and I think the cupcake might be alive. When you see her on your right, just look at her from the other side and run back when she leaves. The cupcake will try to attack you if you don't. I think someone lost their nose to that thing once. With that all the way, you're all set for tonight. I'm still planning, so I'll let you know when I think of something, John.
again. Me, I guess. This is weird. Can we both just acknowledge this is a weird thing that's happening? Well, good news, I got the job. You know that. Of course, you know that, because it's already happened to you, but... Look, I got the job. The only position that they had available was janitor, which... I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed by initially. I would have given anything to be able to perform up on that stage, giving kids the show of a lifetime, but... the work isn't that hard. All I gotta do is just clean up the occasional mess around the place. It's really simple, actually. Well, mostly simple. I still have to deal with the occasional rowdy youth, I guess. I'm sure that they're fine when they're at home or hanging out with their friends, but I notice that whenever they're here, I don't know, they just kind of get rowdy. It's not my business to say, obviously, but they should probably be a little bit more respectful of their surroundings. I hope I don't have to clean up nearly as much as I did for my first day for the next while. And some of them were picking on each other. It wasn't nice to watch. I had to go away for a bit. Sort of walk into a closet to compose myself. Peter helped me. He helped me get back there and, I guess, get back to reality. It's a weird way to describe it, but I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. I hope that their parents know what they're doing and do something about that behavior. Because we shouldn't be accepting that in an establishment like this. I guess it's just not my place to say again. But anyways, Peter? Yeah, I'm getting back soon. I'm on my break. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. I need to find a better place to record these
Hey, I'm back again. Things are really starting to speed up now, so I'll try to explain things faster for you. There's this weird purple one. They always appear at 6 a.m. for everyone. I'm not sure how it has the power to break into reality, but that's where I hear him every time. Looking at him will jump time for it since it stabilizes everyone's vision of this place. Then there's this weird metal rod with hands that built itself. If I'm being honest, it just looks like a bunch of props with small legs, or whatever those are. Almost like a soul cage of some sort. It'll try to scare you to death, so just look up afterward and he should leave because he hates being watched. Now, let me explain some things for you. All these monsters you see, they're all victims of the restaurant murders. Only that shattered mask made them what they are. It got all that plasma to physically shape them. From this odd molten rabbit who has been here a really long time. It doesn't take too kindly to having plasma stolen, so I think it intentionally corrupted the plasma, causing all this to happen in the first place. Turning them all into these sort of Frankenstein abominations. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Bonnie woke up too. He'll come by the right side, then run to the left side. Just look at him whenever he goes and he'll give up. I'm still working on something to think of to help get out. Until then, good luck, John.
Hey again. It's been a while. I haven't turned on this thing in a really long time. I wasn't sure how... I wonder how things are going over there, I guess. I mean, obviously I can't know necessarily how things are going, but I can hope that... Look, it's stupid, alright? Let me just get to what's been going on. My pay has been increasing by quite a bit, actually. Apparently, being a janitor has its quirks. I've managed to make quite a bit of pocket change for myself. Hopefully that'll help with the increasing issues that have been going on financially. Especially with John's birthday coming around soon. We're going to have to spend it in the establishment this time, which I know he's not the biggest fan of it. I imagine that he's not too happy that he has to spend most of his time after school there, since all of his family works at the establishment, and I can tell that he doesn't like the animatronics. I mean, I don't necessarily like them either, but they do give off some feeling. I'm not totally certain. Hopefully this new rabbit that I'm helping fix up will lighten that up, I guess. Hopefully. But it won't help because he's been having a hard time again. Which is a shame because, I mean, I already taught someone how to behave around here. One of the kids that was being mean to him. I tried to tell him how not to act, but he still insists on hurting him. I'm not sure what to think right now. But I just want to make this birthday good for John. Better than it was for me, at least. I can see a lot of myself in him, you know. I hope whenever you're listening to this again that John's doing better. But I guess his birthday's coming up, and hopefully things will turn around from there.